Guitar when I was 13. I got a guitar for Christmas when I was 13, and I learned how to play by myself, and I sort of got bored with it for when I was 14, and then when I was 15, my family moved to California, and I started going to Hollywood and seeing all these bands and just hearing a lot of different music that I hadn't heard, and I just started thinking, I want to be in a band, you know, and people would freak out to see a girl playing sweaty rock and roll, but they would really freak out to see a whole band.
The band was The Runaways, a group of teenage girls who burst onto the LA rock scene a couple of decades ago.
When I started in The Runaways in the mid-70s, you know, everybody just took it completely as a joke, you know, and it was really aggravating, very frustrating, because we felt we weren't doing anything wrong. We're playing music. People's opinions about women in rock and roll were so absurd. You know, I mean, people would really come up and say, literally, why are you doing this? Girls can't play rock and roll, you know, and I just would be flabbergasted because it wasn't logical. You know, I figure if a woman can play a cello or a violin and play Beethoven, you know, in a symphony orchestra, she can most certainly pick up a guitar and play. I think now people accept me more as a musician and don't look necessarily at the girl first, or, you know, she's a woman. But, you know, I still get these underlying, like, so you've been doing this for a long time, aren't you ready to settle down and have a family? It's like...
You still love the music, don't you?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Big fan of music.
Big fan.
Yeah.
I like to come and check out plays.
Always a crowd pleaser, Jett takes pride in the blue-collar work ethic that is part of her persona.
Good. I'll be able to get right to the audience.
During the 80s, Joan Jett scored a couple of major triumphs, including a song that stayed at #1 for 7 straight weeks. And critical acclaim for her acting debut opposite Michael J. Fox in Light of Day.
If I'm going to do a film and I'm going to act, you know, I want to act. I don't want to do a rock and roll film where I play a rock and roll star and it is where it is typecast. I want to act. And at first I was a bit, I wasn't sure I wanted to do it until I read the script over and over, and I realized, wait a minute, this is a real acting part. So let me ask you, in all reality, because I got the old rap last night where he comes back in my room and shuts the door. Tom said that you were like freaking out with my, you know, it's like, and I was asking him about the volume, Kenny. I said, you know, did you turn up? Well, it didn't turn up, but I used my chorus box. You know, and that makes it louder. I'm not an idiot. I've used boxes before. No, now it's going to get heavy. Next time something happens, Joan is going to get me. You know, I mean, I'll yell at him right on stage. Turn the fuck down.
You got this reputation as being this tough New York, Philly, Eastern kind of a girl. Are you as tough as your image?
Well, see, I guess tough is on several levels. Tough, yes. Mean, no. See, there's a difference. It's like, you know, I'm aggressive. I know what I want, I think, most of the time. But being tough and going after what you want is different than being mean, you know, and I think sometimes people get it mixed up. They're afraid. They think, oh, she's tough, I'm afraid. You go up and say hello, when in reality, that's what you're there for, is to you know, communicate with people.